Hello, I'm Logic Bunny, and come with me down the rabbit hole of knowledge.
Have you ever felt that peculiar chill, that slight shiver of wonder when your phone, a mere slab of metal and glass, whispers exactly where you are? It tells you the street, the distance to a friend's house, or even the precise coordinates of your secret hideout. It's an everyday miracle we often take for granted. This hidden superpower, transforming moments of being utterly lost into clear paths forward, often feels like pure magic, doesn't it? Sometimes the world feels like an unmapped territory, doesn't it? Full of invisible forces and complicated riddles, leaving us feeling adrift, searching for a compass, yearning for clarity. That quiet frustration, when something seems too complex or hidden, can feel like navigating in the dark without a single star. But what if the very act of seeking, of asking, how does this work, is its own kind of compass, guiding you toward understanding, proving that even intricate systems have a logic waiting to be discovered? What if I told you there's an unseen orchestra, a symphony of silent signals constantly playing around us, guiding our way? What if the air hums with tiny, invisible messengers, always ready to tell your device its precise spot on this spinning globe? This isn't magic, but a beautiful dance of science, a testament to human ingenuity and the spirit of inquiry. We're going to pull back the curtain on this everyday wonder, much like Bill Nye would break down a complex experiment into something totally mind-blowing and understandable, transforming confusion into pure aha moments. For centuries, humanity gazed at the stars, charting courses across vast, unknown oceans, driven by an unyielding desire to know where am I. From early explorers to visionaries like Johannes Kepler, who meticulously charted planetary paths and revealed their elegant, predictable laws, the spirit of inquiry has always guided us. His work proved that even the most mysterious movements have an underlying logic waiting to be discovered. Our modern GPS is a direct monument to that same spirit of understanding. Imagine, if you will, that our Earth is wrapped in an intricate, invisible spiderweb spun from pure light and radio waves. Each strand pulses with information, reaching out from satellites high above, touching every corner of our world, connecting us all in a silent, continuous conversation. Now, take a quiet moment, close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and just breathe. Feel the gentle hum of the world around you. Can you imagine those invisible signals, like tiny whispers passing through the walls, through the air, through your very being? This quiet awareness, this listening for the unseen, is the first step in understanding the grand symphony of science all around us. How do these silent whispers, these distant stars of technology, come together to draw a perfect X on your map, telling you exactly where you stand? Let's dive into the logic of this incredible dance and uncover the invisible magic that makes GPS work. Prepare to have your mind blown. You've felt that flicker of impatience, haven't you? Tapping your map app, waiting for that little blue dot to appear, and then, asterisk poof asterisk, there you are. It feels so effortless, so instantaneous, that sometimes it's easy to dismiss it as pure magic, or something too complex for normal brains to ever truly grasp. It's that quiet whisper in your mind telling you, this is beyond me, making the invisible signals seem like an unsolvable riddle. Perhaps you've imagined it's just one super powerful signal, beaming straight down from a single satellite, like a spotlight shining directly on your head, telling your phone exactly where it is. A simple, one-way conversation from space. But the truth, as often happens in the universe, is far more intricate and even more beautiful. The reality shatters that simple expectation. Your phone isn't listening to a single voice. It's listening to an invisible, perfectly synchronized choir, a grand orchestra of at least 4 satellites. Each satellite sings its precise time, and your phone, in a remarkable act of scientific deduction, becomes the conductor, figuring out where it stands on Earth by listening to their different melodies. To truly discern how these timing signals work, imagine yourself at a vast outdoor concert. The stage is enormous and instruments are spread out. You hear the drums, then the guitar, then the vocals, all at slightly different moments, even if they started playing at the exact same instant. Why? Because sound travels at a specific speed. Your brain, without even thinking thinking, uses these tiny delays to figure out where each musician is on that stage, estimating their distance based on when their sound reaches your ears. This is the same elegant physics at play. This invisible orchestra of satellites works much like the universe's own sonar system. Think of each satellite as a dolphin clicking out a sound, a precise timed signal. Your phone then becomes the incredibly sensitive ear, deciphering the echoes, the tiny differences in arrival times, to paint a precise picture of its surroundings to pinpoint its exact location. It proves that even the most incredibly complex systems, like knowing your exact spot on Earth from space, are built on simple, elegant physics and the profound logic of timing. It's a symphony of precision, constantly playing, constantly guiding. Isn't that truly amazing? Have you ever felt that flicker of doubt? That quiet whisper that knowing your exact spot on Earth relies on measuring time differences so incredibly tiny they feel impossible to grasp. It's easy to feel inadequate, to think such precision is beyond a normal brain. We often assume location is just about measuring distance, like miles or steps. But time, in its fundamental and almost poetic role, is the true ruler in GPS's cosmic dance. Here's where the truth shatters that expectation. Your phone isn't directly measuring distance. Instead, it measures the asterisk time it takes asterisk for satellite signals to reach it. This precision is breathtaking. A nanosecond error, that's 1/1000th of a second, can throw your location off by a whole foot. Imagine trying to catch a falling feather with such exactness. To grasp this power, imagine a lightning strike in a dark field. You see the flash instantly, but the thunder takes time to reach you. By counting the seconds, you estimate its distance. Now, if three friends at different points also time the thunder, their combined timings can pinpoint the lightning's exact location with incredible accuracy. This is the essence of how GPS uses timing. The mental factor sabotaging our understanding of GPS is often the dismissal of tiny measurements. We think small numbers don't matter much, but like a master chef uses a pinch of salt to transform a dish, GPS proves that picoseconds of time, those unimaginably small fractions, are the secret ingredients to knowing exactly where you are. It's a testament to the universe's exquisite clockwork. Isn't it profound that such a vast system, spanning outer space and our lives, hinges on something as fleeting as a fraction of a second? What other tiny, unseen forces are shaping our world? Have you ever felt that flicker of intellectual frustration? That moment when your map app still shows your blue dot moving, even when you're deep inside a building or speeding through a tunnel? It seems impossible, doesn't it? That quiet confusion about how the system could possibly operate without a clear view of the sky, leaving you wondering if some secret magic is at play, or if the technology is just too complex to truly grasp. There's a common myth that GPS is a purely celestial endeavor, a standalone system where only satellites matter, fostering a belief that all location data comes exclusively from space. This distortion makes us overlook the incredible ingenuity happening right here on Earth. But the truth shatters that expectation. Your phone isn't just looking up at the stars. It's a brilliant detective gathering clues from everywhere around it. The counterintuitive truth is that your phone uses a clever mix of satellite signals, of course, but also Wi-Fi hotspots, cell towers, and even its own internal sensors, like accelerometers and compasses, to triangulate your position. When satellite signals are out of reach, perhaps in a bustling city canyon or deep indoors, this secret backup team springs into action. These earthly networks constantly whisper their locations, allowing your phone to stitch together a precise picture of where you are. Think of a curious preteen, frustrated by a no-signal message, yet still seeing their blue dot move. They realized their phone wasn't giving up. It was using a secret backup team, the Wi-Fi routers and cell towers all around them, constantly broadcasting their own unique identifiers. Each signal, like a tiny beacon, helps narrow down the search, creating a tapestry of location data. This isn't magic. It's the beautiful logic of interconnectedness. Society has sometimes distorted distorted the image of the inquisitive explorer by making us believe complex tech is a black box, too difficult to understand. But in reality, your phone is a master detective, gathering clues from every available source, a true testament to the power of observation and the value of looking beyond the obvious. It reminds us that understanding often comes from piecing together many small, invisible truths. What other hidden networks are working silently around you, waiting for your curiosity to uncover them? Have you ever felt that quiet anxiety? That little voice whispering not to ask dumb questions, like how does my phone really know where I am? It's a common feeling, a fear of judgment that can make us hold back, disengage from learning, and silently believe that truly complex topics are just beyond our reach, a secret for others to unravel. There's a common distortion that understanding advanced technology requires inherent genius or specialized degrees, fostering an unconscious belief that science is only for a select few. This leads us to dismiss our own capacity for discovery, to think that our simple how and why questions are somehow less valid. But this expectation, that curiosity is reserved only for experts, needs to be shattered. The counterintuitive truth is that the simplest, most persistent how and why questions are the very fuel for scientific discovery. Think of the pioneers who dared to ask questions that seemed obvious or even silly to others, yet their inquiries unlocked entire new fields of knowledge. Every profound insight, every groundbreaking invention began with someone brave enough to ask how or why. It's these questions that transform everyday confusion into moments of profound understanding. You've felt it, haven't you? That sudden aha moment when a complex concept, like how triangulation works, finally clicks into place. It's a rush of understanding, a feeling of accomplishment that lights up your mind. That feeling, that spark, is your brain's reward for curiosity, proving that the act of questioning is its own powerful reward. It's the dopamine of discovery, urging you to explore more. This hidden anxiety about asking fundamental questions is like keeping a powerful telescope in its box. You're missing the cosmic wonders, the breathtaking views of the universe, simply by not daring to look through it, by not daring to ask. Every great voyage of understanding, every journey into the logic of the world begins with a single, brave question. So, what dumb question are you ready to ask today to unlock a new world of discovery? Have you ever felt that familiar tightness in your chest, that quiet frustration when encountering scientific concepts like Einstein's theories of relativity? It's easy to feel that such abstract ideas are irrelevant to your daily life, too difficult to grasp, causing a mental fatigue that makes you want to look away. We often carry a myth that modern technology operates independently of old or theoretical science, believing that advanced physics has no practical application in our everyday gadgets. But here's where the truth shatters that expectation. You might think GPS is just simple geometry, a straightforward calculation. The mind-blowing, counterintuitive truth is this: without factoring in Einstein's theories of special and general relativity, your phone's GPS would be off by several miles every single day . It would be completely useless for telling you where you are, transforming your blue dot into a lost wanderer. To understand this, let's try a simple thought experiment. A DIY discovery prompt. Imagine trying to synchronize to clocks perfectly. One clock stays on your desk, perfectly still. The other, an identical twin, is sent into space aboard a super-fast satellite far away from Earth's strong gravity. When that satellite clock transmits its time back to Earth, it wouldn't be perfectly in sync with your desk clock. Why? Because according to Einstein, movement, especially at high speeds, subtly warps time itself, making the satellite's clock tick a tiny bit slower from our perspective. That's special relativity at play. And gravity, too, has its own effect, making clocks tick faster in weaker gravitational fields, which is general relativity. These tiny, almost imperceptible shifts in time need constant correction in GPS satellites. This necessity of relativity in GPS is more than just a scientific fact. It's a powerful metaphor from empirical sciences. Just as the Earth orbits the Sun, held in its invisible gravitational embrace, embrace. Every piece of technology we use is tethered to fundamental scientific laws. It reminds us that the invisible principles, the grand, elegant rules of the universe, are the true architects of our modern world. Your phone isn't psychic. It's a testament to the profound, underlying physics that govern reality. Isn't it amazing how the most abstract ideas can have such a concrete impact on your everyday life? What other invisible laws are shaping the world around you right now? We started this journey feeling a little lost, perhaps overwhelmed by the sheer magic of a blue dot on a screen. That quiet frustration, the sense that this tech was too complex, too hidden, too far beyond our grasp, is a very real path we often walk. But look how far we've come. We've peeled back the layers, moving from that initial bewilderment to a profound understanding, replacing confusion with clarity, much like a misty morning giving way to the sun. You now know that your phone isn't psychic. It's listening to an invisible orchestra of at least 4 satellites, each singing its precise time across the vastness of space. You've discovered that tiny fractions of a second, measured with incredible accuracy, are the true secret to pinpointing your location, a testament to the universe's exquisite clockwork, and most mind-blowing of all, we've seen how even the grand, abstract theories of Albert Einstein about how speed and gravity subtly warp time are absolutely essential for your map to work. Without them, your blue dot would be lost by miles every single day. This journey, much like the inspiring work of someone like Ibera the Norio, who consistently demystifies the world with hands-on explanations, shows us that understanding the how behind everyday things isn't just about facts. It transforms the world into a more fascinating, interconnected place. It ignites that spark within you, empowering you to ask even bigger, bolder questions. Remember, the fear of asking a dumb question is like keeping a powerful telescope in its box, missing all the cosmic wonders. Every great discovery, every profound insight begins with that brave, simple how. Don't ever let complex topics intimidate you. Your curiosity, that innate desire to understand, is your greatest tool, a compass pointing you towards knowledge. It's a sacred wisdom, far from superficial dogma, that empowers you to discern the underlying logic of the world, connecting you to the very spirit of inquiry that has driven humanity for centuries. So, the next time you hold your phone, tracing a path on its map, take a quiet moment. Feel the weight of it in your hand. And then, remember the invisible signals dancing around you, the distant satellites, the precise timing, the cosmic laws of relativity. Feel the interconnectedness, the silent, tireless work of human ingenuity and natural principles. It's all there, in your palm. What other magic in your daily life are you now curious enough to unravel? What unseen symphony is waiting for you to conduct its truths? Stay curious, stay inspired,